1815W, State of Texas versus Amia Cooper. That party's announced for the record for the state.
Ryan Grover for the state of Texas.
For the defense.
Alfonso Cabañas for Ms. Cooper.
And are you Ms. Cooper?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? Are you the same Amia Cooper who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2015 CR 11815W for the offense of promotion of prostitution person on January 25th, 2016 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge. Violated condition number 5 in Bell County, Texas. The defendant, Amia Cooper, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2021 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We waive the remaining conditions, Your Honor.
Any objections to the state's waiver?
No objection from defense counsel, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5? Court would find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
There isn't, Judge.
All right. State, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're asking for revocation in this case, Judge. She was placed on back in 2016. I believe we're before the court now on a third MTR. She's had one where she was sent to SATIC, another one where she was given an extension, and now we have this one, Judge. She absconded, I believe, in whenever that first MTR that I read today was. We haven't had track of her for at least approximately a year. For her to stay on probation, we'd have to extend the case, and I think probation's recommendation or potential recommendation is state ISF. At this point, I think that she's just had, she's exhausted the resources of probation, and at some point, I think those resources are better to go to someone else. We're asking for revocation based on that fact and the fact that she is picked up all these new technical charges. We'd ask for her to be revoked.
And how much time are you requesting?
We'd ask for 5 years TDC.
All right, defense.
Your Honor, the defense is asking the court to follow the recommendation by probation and extend the case, I think for 2 years. And speaking to Ms. Cooper, she's told me about some issues that in 2021, I believe, led her to have these technical violations. One of them is the birth of a child, who I think is now 3 years old. According to Ms. Cooper at the time, she's a resident of Bell County of Killeen. And so because her son was born, there was some issues where she didn't have a home or didn't have a stable home environment, is what led to those technical violations.
Why would somebody engage in activities to have a child when they don't have a stable place for them or themselves or their child?
Judge, I don't know how to answer that.
These are my questions. All right, I'll hear the rest of your argument.
But she does tell me, Judge, that I think just like somebody becomes a parent, I think now she says she is going to abide by the conditions of probation. She's going to follow them to the best of her ability, including she suggested having some sort of monitoring device or to make sure that she complies with whatever conditions either Bexar County or Bell County imposes on her.
All right, is there anything you wish to say, Ms. Cooper?
Yes, ma'am.
You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Amia Cooper.
Why are you not following conditions of probation?
Your Honor, throughout the time of me entering, I was struggling on getting a better apartment for me and my child. And just the fact that my child's father.
I cannot understand the words you're saying. You're mumbling and you're speaking in run-on sentences.
I was looking for a place for me and my child. And at the time of it, my son's dad was trying to take custody away from me. And throughout that time, I just lost my father as well. My dad just but he just killed himself. And I'm not even from Texas. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So having all that going on in my head caused me not to do what I have to do on probation.
But the problem is, this is not your first time not doing what you needed to do on probation. Where's your child?
He's with his dad in Texas.
So, I mean, you're not doing anything on probation. So I don't understand why I should continue to work with you when you're not doing what's required of you. And honestly, I know probation is asking for ISF. I don't even know how ISF is supposed to help. How old are you?
I'm 20.
So you're 28 years old. I don't understand how you don't report. I don't understand how you don't pick up the phone and call somebody and say, these are the difficulties I'm having in my life right now. Instead of coming to me crying, please don't send me to prison. So why shouldn't I send you to prison?
I have a whole lot of my future ahead of me. I know
I can't understand.
I know that I'm only 28 and I get that. I know.
Well, not only 28. If you were before me saying I'm only 18, then I'd be, okay, this person is young, but you are 28. Not only 28, you're 28.
No, I don't want. Throughout my whole life, I've been going through a lot of ups and downs. It started with my mama, and then with my dad.
And what with your mom?
I was young when I was separated from her.
And why were you separated from her?
Due to what happened to me at a young age.
Okay.
And that caused a lot of confusion, traumatized, depression, and everything else. Because I just want to stop the cycle that my family has. And I want to be the last one. I definitely don't want my child to be the one to end this. I wanted to end this cycle. And I'm asking for forgiveness and asking for another chance on my probation to do better by my mom and my dad who just died.
What do you mean
And
do better by your mom? I thought this all started with your mom.
it has, because I don't talk to my mom. I don't speak to her. Because I know how she's feeling right now. I know she's angry at me and all the above.
And why is she angry at you?
If I have not talked to her, I know that I'm not listening to her. And the fact that me and my mom do bump heads a lot. And
Right away, this case takes a dangerous turn for the defendant. By pleading true to the probation violation, she's essentially admitting the violation happened. And here's the kicker. The judge now has the power to revoke probation entirely and impose a prison sentence. The question isn't whether she violated probation anymore. It's whether she deserves another chance.
And it's hard. But it's hard for me. So I am asking for another chance to do right.
All right, see, and here's the thing. You were back here in August, and you pled to violation of condition number 2. I denied the motion. I extended you for 1 year and asked for parenting classes. So obviously, the fact that you had your son means nothing to you as far as you doing your probation.
My son do means everything to me.
Then why are you not acting that way?
Your Honor, at the time, I was also dealing with court for him. My son's father is trying to take my rights away. I have been placed on child support for him. They also wanted me to do parenting classes.
All right, and see, this is what people sometimes don't get. When you have a child, whoever you have that child with, that person has as much right to the child as you do. And honestly, if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, then yeah, that other parent should step in and try to take custody of their child. Because I don't know why people think that when they have a child, they had this child in a bubble with just themselves, then there's nobody else out there. All right, this is what the court will do. The court will deny the motion to alternate amend conditions to extend for 2 years. There's to be ISF, cognitive, and GPS for the remaining of the term. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors until further notice.
Judge, I will say I apologize. I didn't see this on here before. It wasn't alleged on the MTR. I do, however, see that at least at the time this was generated, she did have a pending fail to ID in Bell County. I don't know if that is still pending. That may affect her ability to go to inpatient, but I just read it right now. It's not on the MTR, but
All right, well, counsel, you need to check into the Bell County matter
Yes,
because they
Your
are not going to accept her at ISF until that's done.
Yes,
And
Your
she's going to remain in custody until transfer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Court is calling 2022 CR 0901B, State of Texas versus Tammy Lee Garrettson. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Joe Hooker for the state.
for the defense?
Russell Mitchell from the Garrison.
And are you Miss Garrettson?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You entered a plea on March 31st of no contest. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $1,000 fine to be probated. The state recommends community supervision. They're opposed to your application for deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration 2022 CR 0899B. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Judge, the state has not reviewed the PSI report.
All right. Do you need some time?
Just a moment, Judge.
Sure.
Just give me, I'm sorry about that, Judge. Just
No
give me-
problem. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Judge.
Defense? All right. Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No, Judge. No, Judge.
Defense? All right. State, you're opposed to the application for deferred adjudication?
Yes, Judge.
And why is that?
Based on the defendant's criminal history, Judge, she was on probation out of Comal County when this took place, and she picked up new cases out of county. She has picked up these cases in Bexar County while on that probation. She was revoked from her deferred adjudication and continued on probation in Comal County. If you look at the narrative, Judge, the defendant herself says some concerning things. In this instant offense, while on probation out of another county, she was under the use of narcotics, but she says she has no drug problem. And she also says that she didn't even do this crime. She's being charged with a crime she did not do. She's not taking responsibility for this, Judge. And I believe that deferred adjudication has been given to her on multiple occasions. And every time she has been revoked from that deferred adjudication, we believe she should be on regular probation and be convicted of this offense here in Bexar County.
All right. Defense?
Judge, I know Ms. Garrettson's record is not pristine. We just asked the court to consider granting her deferred, but short of that, it was plea bargaining during her 4 years regular probation.
All right.
And follow the TAP evaluation, it was recommending outpatient treatment that she does know she needs help with amphetamines.
All right, Ms. Garrison, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you speak up. Could you state your name for the record?
Tammy Garrettson,
All right. So how long have you been using?
for a long time.
What does that mean?
Well, for, I guess about 2-3 years now.
When did you first start?
Marijuana when I was younger, like 16,
All right, and the other drugs?
18, 19.
All right, and what were the other drugs?
Then I would get, go get treatment and stay sober for a while. And I know I need to stay sober now. I'm ready.
All right, do you have any children?
Yes, he's 26.
Any grandchildren?
No, but I have a little boy that he's like a grandkid to me.
All right, you're not going to be allowed to babysit him, you understand?
Okay.
When's the last time you were employed?
On disability,
Okay, disability for what?
mental.
All right. Why did you do poorly on probation before?
I don't know.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years. There's $1,000 fine. That's to be probated. Take into consideration 2022 CR 0899B. There's to be restitution, if any, to Raphael Montalvo. There's to be no contact with David Garcia. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. There's to be field visits 2 times per month. They want you to do CATS 1 and 2. CATS 1 and 2 is a theft course. Here's the thing. Don't take what doesn't belong to you. You understand that? Don't steal. People work hard for what they have, and they don't like people stealing from them. And the fact that you had this person's credit cards, guess what? That makes life extremely difficult for them because they have to remember the credit cards they have. They have to cancel it and pray that nobody's ruining their credit history. You understand? Don't steal. There's going to be a referral to felony drug court, and you had better be honest with them about your drug problem because you have a major drug problem. Are you going to stay in Bexar County?
I was gonna live with my mom in Seguin. I do really good when I'm with my mom.
But does your mom want you there? How old are you?
Yes, she does want me there.
How old are you?
I'm 46.
You got to get your own place. I'm not going to allow you to live with your mom.
Well, she is on property, and I have an RV I bought, and I was gonna move. They actually moved it over there, and I was going to live in the RV on the property. She has like, I don't know, 50 acres of land.
Are you using their electricity and their water?
I have to pay rent. I have
No,
my
my question is, are you using their electricity and their water?
I will be, yes.
That's a problem. Because I know you're not going to be, you may be sleeping in the RV, but you're going to be going in the house to take showers and baths and eat their food.
Well,
Judge, just for the record, I've been in contact with her mom. She's very supportive of her daughter. She's concerned about her daughter. She's willing to look out for her daughter.
Well, see, the problem is people are supportive, but then they get into the habit of enabling people.
Oh, trust me, Judge, that's the actual conversation I had with her mom.
Mhm.
She's full aware that Tammy's 46 years old, and so she's exactly what you just said, Judge. She's aware of it.
Yes.
It's not, my stepdad has rental property, and he has a place in the Broncos that I can move my RV to. I just need to be near my mom for support, I guess. I would like to be. And I will have, the electricity won't be in their name, but I do have to pay it for them. They make me be responsible for my mom's pretty sick of, just too, so.
And how are you going to be paying this?
I get disability.
How much?
It's like a little bit under 8, like I think it's 840. I don't remember the exact amount.
All right. So I'm going to do the field visits 2 times per month. There's going to be intensive outpatient treatment with probation. Proof of employment within 30 days or proof of disability. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And there's to be 150 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. The court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. I'm going to want to make evaluation and the UA hotline until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs?
At the drug court referral, we want her to stay in custody until
Well, will drug court accept her since she's going to be in Seguin?
Oh,
All right, so we'll do a referral to felony drug court and you to remain in custody. Since it's Monday, they'll get to you before the week is out. And if for any reason they don't accept you because you're in Seguin, then we'll follow through with intensive outpatient treatment. Is there anything else that you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, thank you.
All right.